Welcome, everyone here and everyone watching on YouTube, to the Connections Online Quiz League, or as we call it now, that thing we do when we're not checking our 401k balances. My name is Chris. I am here with New Order and the Lampshade and Crowbar Society for some fun little quizzing. But before we can start that, we must first do a coin flip. So, New Order, please choose heads or tails.
Charlie is our team lucky person, so pick a Charlie.
Not sure at all. Tails.
Tails is called. It is heads. Charlie's skepticism has proven true. All right, Lampshade and Crowbar Society, would you like to go first in rounds 1 and 2 or first on the grid?
We'll go first in round 1 and 2, please.
First in rounds 1 and 2. All right. So we'll start with you on round 1. What's the link? I'm going to show you a series of clues. You need to tell me what connects those 4 clues within 1 minute. But first, you must choose your question by picking from our set of emoji. Take your pick.
Jeff, start us off.
May we have the Space Invader, please?
Great choice, great choice.
You may have the Space Invader. All right, good luck to both teams.
Good luck.
Good luck. Have a good game,
luck.
everybody.
Good game.
Lampshade and Crowbar Society, what is the connection between these 4 clues? Your 1 minute begins now.
Smother, maybe?
Smother to blanket.
Yeah.
I like smother a lot. Like could be like
family members plus a letter.
or like styles of like chicken or something like that. I don't know.
I think
like,
we need another,
gravy on
though,
chicken.
right?
We need another,
Yeah,
for sure.
go.
All right, next, please.
Head, not a head.
This feels cryptic now.
Yeah, head incompetent. Test T
Leader?
Go maybe next.
Yeah, next, please.
Apples comparable, like a Windows, Linux.
Apples and oranges.
Oranges, sure.
Oranges, smother.
Head in competition. Head.
I think we take another, yeah.
Test. Yeah.
All right, next, please.
CPR.
CPR.
Orange CPR.
3 seconds.
Leader CPR.
Answer, please.
We'll go with you can add a letter to get a family member, or remove a letter to get a family member.
That is incorrect. I'm going to throw it over to New Order.
So the left word you add to, and then the left word again, and you get the definition on the right, like apples to apples, mouth to mouth, head to head.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
Cover to cover.
That is correct. It's the answer to answer. Yes, cover to cover, head to head, apples to apples, mouth to mouth. 1 point to New Order on the steal. And we stick with them for their first pick in round 1.
Go for it, Charlie.
Transpride.
Transbride is chosen. What is the connection between these 4 clues? Your time starts now.
Oh,
Catherine
that
O'Hara.
is
Catherine O'Hara.
Yes.
Catherine O'Hara.
that is
Yeah.
definitely.
Home Alone.
Why is the
Why is it like clop?
I mean, yeah, it's like a wiki. It's like a wiki clip, right? Chris,
Yeah.
I mean, Catherine O'Hara.
But it's definitely O'Hara. Should we get the next?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
take another.
Next, please.
Okay.
Paula
That is
Abdul.
Paula Abdul.
But there's something weird about this.
Yeah.
Why is it? I don't.
Yeah.
I mean,
Trying to think of what
Yeah.
could.
well, it
Yeah,
starts with
kerning
C.
or
It starts with
something.
A. I don't know. I think we need another one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next, please.
Or
But it's They're states. They're states. That CO.
oh no.
Colorado.
Yeah. Nice.
Yes.
Well done.
Very good.
Nice.
So the
Answer,
initials
please.
of the person being described is the code for the the state. They're all states because that's Pennsylvania and then Nebraska.
And you would have seen Florida describing Fritz Lang. These are
Lang.
stately initials. Catherine O'Hara,
Well
Paula
done.
Abdul, Nora
Nice.
Ephron, and
get it.
Fritz Lang. Very well spotted. That is 2 points to New Order. And yes, in addition to her well-known choreography for Janet Jackson and herself, Paula Abdul also choreographed the giant keyboard scene in Big, something I did not know until this week. All right. Back to the Lampshade and Crowbar Society for your next pick.
Rick, go for it.
Pineapple, please.
Pineapple, it is. What is the connection between these 4 clues? Here you go.
Oh, got nothing.
I don't know.
No. Yeah, next, please.
Beloved.
Is it beloved?
But title character, so
I don't know. I mean,
no, I got nothing.
all right, next, please. Is it like Kahlo or something? Or
Don't know the author.
Don't know.
all right, next, please. Is that Mir?
Mir. Oh,
What was that, a station or a rocket?
I think Mir was a station. I guess Morrison title character could be. Was it Sula? Can't
I was gonna
remember.
guess that these are all words that mean peace, solely based on the space station.
Okay, maybe.
You guys got anything
Does-
better? Oh, pause, right? That could be pause, right? The author.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's
I
go with
believe
that. Yeah.
Answer, please.
They all mean peace.
They do all mean peace. Well done. We
Nice
have
game,
here
Mike.
Amani Tumor. Sula Peace is Peace. Sula's last name. Octavio Paz and Mir. Going from left to right. Amani is Swahili. Sula is from Arabic and Hebrew words for peace, salam and shalom. Paz is Spanish. Mir is Russian. They all mean peace. So that is 1 point to Lampshade and Crowbar. Back to New Order for their next choice.
Go for it, Ryan.
We'll take the top hat, please.
The top hat has been taken. What is the connection between these 4 clues? Here you go.
Basic.
Basic.
Yeah.
Languages. But
I think we
there's
definitely will need more.
yeah,
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
definitely gonna. Next, please.
fonts.
That looks like Times New. Like it's got to be something with like word fonts, right? Like Impact.
Yeah.
That looks like that doesn't look like Times New. It looks like a
Is
Courier.
Instinct in the font basic? Is there a basic font? Is there like a font called like the Times or the something? Like I'm
It looks
guessing
like
these are going to be
Courier,
movie
like the typewriter
names.
ones. I might want another one just to like
Yeah,
to
one more.
get it
Yeah.
all to come together.
Next, please. Minions.
I
This
think
is
there is a
Rising.
font called Minion.
So these are going to be like movie titles.
Yeah, I think
that
there
are
is a font
in
called
Title,
Minion.
titles with the
font.
missing word, where the missing word is the font.
Yeah, I
Yes.
like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Answer, please.
These are titles of movies missing a word, and the word in question is the font that the words are rendered in.
And you already mentioned what our 4th clue would have been. Sudden
There we go.
impact.
Yeah.
Films in their
There's no film
fonts.
Papyrus.
Yep. Is
Yes,
the
sir.
Courier.
The
Oh,
Courier. That was the second
Yeah,
font that you're
shit.
there. And now you know that the official font used in COQL clues is Basic. And it was chosen specifically because it's a font that is easier for dyslexic readers to ingest.
that's
So
awesome.
well done. That is 2 points to New Order. We return to the Lampshade and Crowbar Society for their final choice in round 1.
We'll go Otter, please.
Otter is yours. You have found the picture question for round 1. What is the connection between these 4 picture clues? Here you go.
That's
Who's the
Melissa
one
Joan
That's
Melissa
Mr.
Joan
Hart,
Hart
and then I don't.
in the Kids' Choice,
Lock.
Nickelodeon Kids' Choice. Yeah, but with
There's also
L's.
there's a big lock.
Sabrina?
There's a Lock, Joan Hart, Lockhart.
I mean, we should just
Oh.
take another, right?
Maybe. Yeah.
Probably
Definitely take
Lockhart.
another one.
All right, next,
Also,
please.
there's a year range here. Oh, that guy was on Twin Peaks. What's his name? I don't know. I don't
Is that,
recognize the left guy.
is that what's his face?
What are these years?
Okay,
that
so
Greg Kinnear?
there's a lock in the first one. There's an end. Maybe these are like
Oh.
sitcoms or like shows or something
I
that
mean, Lock and Key was a show on Netflix. I think we take
Is
another
there
one,
a-
right?
I think so.
Is there
All
a
right,
show with
next,
Lockhart?
please.
That's Tungsten is W, right?
Yeah,
Or it
definitely.
says right there.
Oh, that's Wolfram and Hart.
Wolfram.
Yeah, okay. I think they're law firms in the TV show on
seconds.
TV. Yeah.
A
Nice.
specific. Okay, go.
Yeah, law firms on TV shows in the years that those TV shows were on air.
That is correct. You would have seen Cage
Nice,
and
nice.
Fish. These are all television law firms. Lockhart Gardner, that's Ava Gardner in the first photo from The Good Wife. Hamlin, and McGill. That's Everett McGill from Twin Peaks, also in other David Lynch films and TV shows. Wolfram and Hart from Angel, the evil demonic law firm that they end up going to work to try and fix it from the inside. And Cage and Fish from Ally McBeal. So 2 points to Lampshade and Crowbar Society. That leaves our spiky boy for New Order. Tell me, New Order, what is the connection between these 4 clues? Your 1 minute begins now.
It
TS,
provides.
Elliot, bartender,
Yes. Stirs.
Could also be Elliot Ness.
stirs, shakes, serves,
Yeah.
cocktails. I think we need another.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
good with that.
Next, please.
Simon,
Serves supper.
is there a group with an Elliot and a Simon?
Trying to think. I don't. The
Mama Cass, but no.
no.
Do just want the next one.
Yeah, I'll say another.
Yeah. Next, please.
Havel,
Václav.
Yeah,
Václav Havel wrote The Garden Party.
yeah, the dinner party. I mean, are these like
Oh, are these like party plays? Neil Simon, like
literary parties? And
I'm good with that.
what happens?
yeah.
So
Well,
3
let's do
seconds.
that.
Answer, please.
Literary parties with the author who wrote the party and a description of what they are. For example, a garden party.
Yes, you would have seen Pinter celebrating another year of life.
Yeah.
Nice
These
job.
are all party plays. The Cocktail Party by T.S. Eliot, Dinner Party by Neil Simon, A Garden Party by Václav Havel, The Birthday Party by Harold Pinter. Well done. That is 2 points to New Order, bringing a close to round 1. New Order 7, Lampshade and Crowbar Society 3. We move on to round 2. I have more clues for you, but this time, instead of knowing their connection, I need you to tell me what comes forth. So we have a brand spanking set of new emojis for you to choose from. Lampshade and Crowbar Society, please choose your first.
Take it from the top hat.
Take it from the top hat. All right. What comes forth in this sequence? Your 1 minute begins now.
Sounds
Seven.
fly.
Deadly Sins. Some
Some
Heaven.
is it? Oh yeah, you said sins. Fly. I
That
don't
all-
Could
take.
be
Yeah,
take
I
it
think
out.
Wonders
Take
of
it
the
out.
Ancient World too.
Yeah, maybe. Next, please. Are those canonically order?
Maybe not.
Oh,
from a
it's
song?
June. Oh, it's Simon and Garfunkel. So April come she will. May she'll
So-
stay. So
So it's fourth. It's fourth. Come she will.
Fourth come she will. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice work.
Rick,
Answer,
go.
please.
Just answer, Rick.
It's fourth come she will.
7th will fly, 6th will change your tune, 5th will stay, come, 4th will, or 4th come she will, I can accept. Yes, this is April Come She Will by Simon and Garfunkel. We have replaced the months with numbers. This song, inspired by a girl that Paul Simon knew about a nursery rhyme that she used to recite about a cuckoo, because apparently in June, cuckoos actually do change their tune. And I'm very thankful that the sequence wasn't slightly different, because the next line is August, die she must, which that strikes a very different tone than the rest that we have here. So that is 3 points to Lampshade and Crowbar Society, getting that after 2 clues. Over to New Order for their first choice.
Back to you, Charlie.
Trans Pride.
Trans Pride is yours. You have found the picture question for round 2. What comes forth in this picture sequence? Your 1 minute begins now.
Oh.
All right, I'm going to reset the timer.
Thank you. Yeah, that's not us. Thank God.
I'm not sure what that is.
I mean, it looks Dutch Golden Age, but I don't.
Yeah, it
think
looks like a specific painting that I just don't know.
Looks like maybe like a Van der Weyden or a Lester or something, but we need another one.
Yeah.
We'll take another.
Next, please.
That's Van Gogh. So, is
Oh,
there a song?
Could it be a Dutch
Are-
work of art from each
Are
century?
these self-portraits going up in order, ending with triple self-portrait by Norman Rockwell? And I have nothing else to base on that.
Maybe.
No,
Other than-
I don't think
Could that be
and
when you say Dutch Golden Age? Could that be the 1700s? It could be a 1700s and 1800s, 1900s,
Is it-
2000s.
Could be.
is the timer going also?
I am keeping it manually. You have
Okay,
10
great.
seconds.
How much
Time we have
time do we have left?
Can we get the next clue maybe?
Yeah,
let's
next
get that.
please.
Okay,
Whistler's
so that's
another one.
Whistler. So,
Okay.
5 seconds.
child self parent. So, it's a portrait of a grandma.
Nice. I like that.
That's good.
Maybe a picture that I drew in first grade of my grandma.
I can accept that. Yes, we
Nice.
have the example here of The Artist's Grandmother by Emile Bernard. These are
Oh, Vive le
generational
Brune.
paintings.
Oh,
I have. Yeah.
French,
Okay.
not Dutch. That's
So,
embarrassing.
fun
Okay.
fact about that second painting that is actually disputed whether it's actually Vincent van Gogh. That is believed by many to actually be a picture of Vincent's brother, Theo.
His brother, the art dealer.
So the official title of the painting currently is Self-Portrait or Portrait of Theo van Gogh.
Same generation though, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that works either way. Yeah, that's great.
So that is 2 points to New Order.
Apologies for the timer, by the way. I just clicked on the page. So
No
problem.
worries.
Sorry.
I was watching. I still had a timer going, so we had it under control. So, all right, Lampshade and Crowbar Society, please make your next choice.
I'll go hedgehog, please.
Hedgehog is not what I just clicked. Okay, let me reset that.
Otter's fine too.
Yeah, we're not picky.
I want to be proper about this because this is going on YouTube, and I just know there's going to be comments. All right, the otter is yours. What? Or no, the hedgehog is yours. See, now you've got me doing it. What comes forth in this sequence? Your 1 minute begins now.
That's like tortoises, and that's
Oh, is it like a taxonomic thing?
yeah. I think
okay.
that's like tortoises and turtles. I don't know
Okay,
which one
good.
though. All right, next please.
Oh,
Like
Lake?
Lake Superior. Is there a Lake Key Lime?
there's Mother Superior, Lake Superior,
Rock.
Why is it at the bottom?
Super
South
Shellan.
Superior.
Uh,
You want another?
I think we need another one. Yeah.
All right, next please. Yeah, they're lakes.
Oh, are these deepest?
Oh, it's gonna be
lakes or
Baikal. It's
something?
at the bottom, right? Baikal is
Yeah.
the deepest lake.
What is Titicaca? Is that the highest lake or something?
I think
It's
so.
the highest
I'm like
elevation, I
pretty
think, right?
sure Baikal
Okay,
is the deepest
okay,
lake.
sounds good. Go for it.
Answer, please.
Baikal even further down.
That is incorrect. I'm going to throw it over to New Order.
Is it just deepest in like America, maybe?
I think it's probably deepest in North America. I think it's
So-
either Great Bear or Great Slave Lake in Canada, but I never know which one of them is the deepest.
Flip the coin. It's definitely not a
let's
great
say-
lake because Superior would be the
Let's
deepest.
say the deepest. I mean, I guess we probably have to give something specific. So let's
Yeah.
go with Bear all the way at the bottom.
I'm sorry, what was the name?
Bear.
That is also incorrect. You needed to get a bit more specific. These are the deepest lakes specifically in the United States. So we were looking for Crater Lake.
Oh, okay.
These are deepest lakes in the United States. Lake Chelan is the first one. It's located in Washington. It is considered an over-deepened lake, which means that its deepest point is actually lower than sea level. This is ordered by deepest lakes by average depth. If it was by deepest point, the sequence would still end with Crater, but Chelan and Superior would be flipped around. So no points to either team on that one. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to remove hat. And I'm going to remove flag. Which leaves us with 3 remaining. So, New Order. Please.
Now
choose
that
your
that's out
next
of the way,
object.
go for it, Ryan.
Let's take the pen, pineapple, apple pen.
The pineapple. All right. What comes forth in this sequence? Here you go.
Ooh, okay.
London Star is a thing, right? Like as a newspaper, maybe.
There are
Could
so
be.
many figures. Yeah, also the italics make me nervous.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
not
Some-
necessarily. I
some
think we
gen-
should take
genus
another.
species, something.
Yeah. Next, please.
Baldwin, London, Tipton, Baldwin. There are a lot of Baldwins.
Twin ice.
Is it something
So-
aristocrats? Something, I don't. Do we want the third one?
Let's take the third and take our time.
Yeah. Next, please.
Oh,
Mad.
Ben Stiller, M.A.
Rugrats. Like what else?
Rugrats.
I'm not seeing this.
Huh?
I mean, are they?
Is Ben Stiller from Massachusetts?
3 seconds.
I don't know.
be.
I don't see
Answer,
else to see
please.
this stuff. I don't think we have anything here.
Yeah, I don't have
Pass it
anything.
over.
You want to pass it
Yeah.
over? All right,
Pass,
passing
please.
it over to Lampshade.
I think it's a chop chop. I think it's something. I think it's an M movie that we removed just the M from. So like Bates, Isery. Does that feel good to you guys? Right? Because I think that's Mallrats, Malice, M.A., and then just an M.
Feels
okay.
good to me.
Go
All
for
right,
it.
is that your answer?
Yeah. Yes.
That is correct. We have here
Nice, Mike.
Lawrence and other because we're going to the chopping mall.
Oh, I love chopping
Oh,
mall.
Nice.
Dang.
The Jeremy London in Mallrats, the film certain to be added to the Criterion Collection any moment now. Alec Baldwin and Malice, if you've ever seen a clip of Alec Baldwin giving a testimony saying, "I am God" from The Stand, that's from that film. A film that was so overdone that Roger Ebert said, offhand, "This is the only movie I can recall in which an entire subplot about a serial killer is thrown in simply for atmosphere." Ben Stiller, Madagascar, Jennifer Lawrence in Mother. So 1 point steal to Lampshade and Crowbar Society. And we stick with them for their last choice in round 2.
We'll go with the maybe it's a Space Invader, maybe it's generic, but it's certainly a video game character.
The legally distinct video game sprite is yours. What comes forth in this sequence? Here you go.
Hard corn. Is
Um,
there, or is this a word? Is this a wordy thing?
Probably a word. I mean, corn is like a thing that can be hard that grows on your foot,
Acorn?
but that's kind of gross
yeah,
for
like a
for
bunion, like a
cockle
bunion or
question.
something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think we go.
Okay,
Could
go
be
next then.
could be
All right,
bunion
next-
to Paul
next, please.
Bunyan. Pan's
Um,
Labyrinth. Pan is bread though.
So do we think we're going labyrinth something and then
Yeah, well,
something?
could
something
this
else?
just be like a corn maze or something? Like
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
corn.
but
then
what is it?
else?
I don't.
Corn. Is like is it like a pun thing? Like
Is this like maize, corn maze? Like I think we take another, right?
Yeah, we should.
All right,
take
next,
another one.
please.
okay, so it's not that
Oh,
opiate.
girl. Carazorel is the name.
I mean, opiates
No.
like there's Vicodin, there's morphine.
I mean, I can think of nothing.
3
hard,
seconds.
Corn, Supergirl.
Answer, please.
We'll go with soft corn.
And why would that be?
Because it's the opposite of hard corn.
That, I'm sure you'll be shocked to find out, is incorrect. I'm going to throw it over to New Order.
Not really seeing anything here.
Oh,
Corn maze, right? Like that does feel good, but I don't know how to get from like Kara.
Candy corn, hard candy.
Yeah.
Is a, I think Madonna album, but that doesn't.
Okay, I do need to push
Mhm.
for an answer.
Yeah, but I don't think we have it.
no.
Nothing? Okay,
Nope.
what if I told you that the third clue was cluing heroin? And the second clue
Maze,
is
maze.
maze.
Oh, so it's
We-
adding an I, adding an E, and then it's adding an A at the end.
Yes, we have two homophones that are separated by
Oh,
a single letter going backwards through the vowels. We have here corridor K as our answer. We are losing silent vowels. Callus and dropping the O. Maze and dropping the I. Heroin and dropping the E. Aisle and dropping the A. So no points to either team. And we close out round 2 with the
Oh,
Otter.
Alanis Morissette, please.
You
because
ought to know that this
You
is
ought
your
to know
clue.
this. Absolutely.
Yes. All right. What comes forth in this sequence? Your time starts now.
Rockers,
Boys.
first grade.
Huh.
Ooh, okay.
I wish I could
Yep.
get it just from that, but I don't think I do.
Same.
We want the second one.
Yeah, we'll take another.
Yeah, next, please.
Oh, brown.
Oh, that one?
That's a brown. Yeah.
Okay.
That's their trademark color.
Brown.
Something brown. It feels like it could maybe be a 4-word slogan.
Mrs.
but-
Brown, you've got a lovely daughter. No.
We'll take the
Maybe
third.
Yeah, next, please.
Bobby.
Bobby.
brown Bobby. Oh, that is something, right? Something brown
Something
Bobby.
Brown. Millie Bobby Brown.
Millie.
Charlie Brown.
Oh,
Brown.
it could be Bon Jovi. It's Millie Bobby Brown's name in her verse
3
now that she got
seconds.
married.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Answer, please.
So Bon Jovi and then
So,
brown.
so
and then Bobby, and then Millie.
blank Lil Wayne song.
So Millie. Yeah.
Yes.
Is that your answer?
Yeah,
And why would that be?
because it's Millie.
Yes, the answer that we have here is thoroughly modern
Yes,
title
that's
character.
Oh, okay. Nice.
If you've been following your celebrity news, you know Millie Bobby Brown Bon Jovi, because John Bon Jovi, before he was John Bon Jovi, went by his birth name, John Bon Jovi, and made his first appearance in R2D2 We Wish You a Merry Christmas on Christmas the Stars Star Wars Christmas album, and was credited by that name.
Sure.
I think I find it very strange that just doesn't come up in press interviews that often. That seems very strange. So, well done. That is 2 points to New Order. Meaning, at the conclusion of round 2, we have New Order 11, the Lampshade and Crowbar Society 7. All right, it's round 3. It's time for the grid. I'm going to show you 16 clues. You need to find 4 groups of 4 clues. Put them in a new order, you might say. And then when you get to 2 groups remaining, you will have 3 attempts to locate them, after which point the grid will freeze. And after all of that is said and done, I will ask you the connections between those groups. Do you have a clicker designated for your squad?
We figure it out.
Okay. You have 3 minutes to solve the grid. And your time starts when I say good luck. Good luck.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Topic.
Margarita spelled that way is like pizza, right?
Yes. Trinculo is the clown from the Tempest.
Yes.
And we have
Fess
clown.
and Puck and what, clown. I think? No. There we
Nice.
go.
Oh, that works. Okay.
Okay.
Or
So
where is Fest from, Charlie?
don't remember. So
Okay, so it's not all Shakespeare characters instead?
I think there might be another 1 or 2 Shakespeare in here, but I don't.
So,
Okay.
do we have do anything else ring as dog names? Like Goofy is a dog, canonically a dog. Decoy
Naughty
is
dog.
Otani's dog.
Maybe is
Yeah,
naughty.
dog.
naughty
Like,
dog.
I like that.
I mean, Ribsy is a dog, but like Rib is not. I think.
That's fine. Let's see here. I'm trying to think.
Barefoot in the Park, Touchstone.
Touchstone Pictures.
Yeah. Clown. Okay.
Josh
so
is a wine, right? Are there any of these other ones wines?
there's a word. Barefoot. And maybe Apothic is a wine. Maybe that's
Yeah.
why this one's
Something to think about as we get closer. to the
Yeah,
end here.
yeah. Where's a word? Where's the word one?
That's what I'm looking for. Touch.
Her pot.
Are the needle and rib both removed in operation?
I don't know if anything's called a needle.
Yeah.
Ought. Arg. Arg. Ouch. And
Nice. Owl maybe, and clown.
I like that a lot. Oof.
Yeah,
Excellent. Good pull, man.
well done.
Okay,
so
so
that's our
we've
word
got-
one.
we still have Josh and Barefoot here.
Okay. I
We
like
have
that. as an option.
we have
roast, rib, clown, and needle. All mean like to harass
roast,
someone.
strip, clown, and needle. And then do we
Yeah.
think that maybe Apothic and Decoy could be
Yeah,
wine.
we'll wait to
So
like think about
barefoot,
this a little bit.
barefoot, and Josh are 100% wines.
Okay.
And apothic, if it's not a word thing,
I don't know what else that could be. Yeah.
don't
And I think
know.
like metagaming, we already have wordplay with the
Yeah.
painful things. So
And like, yeah, I could see both of those being that.
Oh,
So
Josh.
I like
Josh
that.
could also. Josh could also. So I'm gonna hit clown just in case Josh isn't
Okay,
part of
Josh
this.
could be messing around too, but
Yeah.
I don't think it specifically means in the
Okay.
same way. Yeah,
Great.
nice.
Excellent.
All right. That is it. You have solved the grid. So let's go through these groups one by one, shall we? Starting with Trinculo, Fest, Puck, and Lavach.
Shakespearean jokers.
They are all, in fact, Shakespearean
Nice.
fools. Trinculo from The Tempest, Fest from Twelfth Night, Puck from A
There we
Midsummer's
go.
Night's
Yeah.
Dream, and Lavach
From the
from
bread.
from
No.
All's Well That Ends Well. Our second group, Touchstone, Margarita, Naughty, and Goofy.
They all hide cries of pain.
Drat, you got it correct. Yes. As one team I heard put it, you could describe these as a punch in the gut.
Mhm.
Your third group, Needle, Rib, Roast, and Clown.
They're all synonyms for joshing somebody, forgetting somebody's goat, as my mom would say.
That is incorrect. Just kidding. Ha 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 ha. And your last group, Apothic, Barefoot, Josh, and Decoy.
Might need some wine after that joke. We think these are brands of wine potentially.
Yes, they are not all names for Otani's dogs. These are, in fact, grocery store wines. So
Incredible pull, Charlie. Thank you.
that is 4 groups found, 4 connections made, and 2 bonus points tossed on top for the full 10 points on the grid. Well done. You have 3 minutes to start the grid, and your 3-minute start when I say good luck. Good luck.
Thank you. All right, Touchstone is like a movie producing company.
Lavash, is that like like another spelling of lavash, like the bread? I don't know.
Oh, could be.
It starts with
Shakes-
lava.
Shakespeare
True.
characters, maybe?
Margarita's a
Trinculo.
kind of pizza.
Puck. Wait, what are the other Shakespeare characters?
No, I think start with March abbreviations, maybe Decoy, Margarita.
Wait,
Oh no,
Decoy,
no,
Margarita,
no,
what?
no. Just kidding. There's
Okay.
not enough.
Barefoot Contessa.
Goofy is like a footing. It's a dog.
It's a dog from, maybe there are cartoon
Apothic?
dogs on here. Puck could be a cartoon dog, right? Or is Puck just a hockey puck?
I mean,
Well,
I
Puck
think
is also a
Puck
Shakespeare character, but
I mean,
yeah.
culo like do we have rears? Like culo means butt in Spanish.
That would be really good.
I'm gonna steal that one, so it's not. Lava, barefoot, Contessa, barefoot in the park. We got things in the
Don't
park. Do we have
clown.
like Neil Simon? Like, is it another Neil Simon question? Josh is like joke around. Josh, roast, clown, rib.
Needle
yeah.
also, I
Needle.
guess.
Cycle those. Naughty.
Okay, you try cycle through
Like,
those.
Naughty by Nature is like a song, right? Or an album. Decoy Pigeon.
Okay, cool,
Nice.
nice.
Good.
Goofy, Touchstone
Ending with
pictures,
stone.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Touchstone Pictures.
You got other pictures? Wait, what was the thing you were saying with Decoy, Rick? Like,
Starting with a month abbreviation, but it doesn't fit. Like there's only
I
one
see.
word.
Okay, got it. This
Touchstone
ends in
is
like
tone.
this ends in est. Like, do we have direction? Like, I don't
Oh,
know.
right, like foreign language, cardinal directions.
Yeah, not. This starts with a 0.
Not
Bear, I don't know.
No.
Probably not.
Foot ends in foot. Ends
Bar.
in Rita. Stone. Oh, foot, stone. Like, yeah. Wait, do we have any other?
Yeah, I couldn't find
You
any
already looked at
others.
that one. All right.
Yeah.
Apothic.
Ending with Rita.
Josh
okay.
and Drake.
Goofy.
What's
30
fest
seconds.
or festa?
I
It
don't
just
know.
seems like it's the first word of an expression, but I don't know what it.
I'll click on random things.
Oh,
You don't think there's a Shakespeare one?
I mean that's the group that I would have tried if you already tried it, but Stone touch, stone touch.
Pothic has pot in
Oh.
it.
Oh.
Yo, let's
Try,
go.
try, try,
Your
just
seconds?
try something.
Button mash.
That
Okay,
works.
All
nice.
right.
Good job.
That is the grid frozen, but you did find two groups to start things off. So I'm going to ask you what the connection is between rib, roast, clown, and needle.
They're all synonyms for Josh, effectively.
Yeah.
Yes, it's April Fool's Week, so giving you a tease. Your second group, Puck, Trinculo, Lavach, and Fest.
Do you think these are
I would-
Shakespeare characters? Or...
I mean, Puck is Trinculo
Yeah.
sounds like it.
All right, sure. Shakespeare characters.
I'm going to prompt you.
Specifically, like tricksters, you guys think?
Maybe.
Yeah,
Uh,
like
sure.
like tricksters.
I can accept that. Yes. Guess what week it is? It's April Fool's Week. These
Yeah,
are
yeah.
Shakespearean fools. Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, let's resolve the grid. And now I'm going to ask you for the connection between Apothic, Barefoot, Josh, and Decoy.
No anagrams.
Uh,
Josh, Barefoot.
All right, we're gonna go with beginnings of cooking things.
We brought it back from last week, right?
Imagine.
Yeah. Sadly, no. Clearly, your palates are all very sophisticated because these are all wines that you can buy at the grocery store.
I thought of barefoot wine, but I don't drink, so I didn't know the other three.
And our last group, Touchstone, Margarita, Goofy, and Naughty.
Ooh.
Oh, there's oof, ouch, arg, and ugh.
And
Yeah.
arg.
So
Nice.
there's like
Yeah,
Expressions
what
of-
Rick just said.
Yeah,
like,
You
There's-
got
there's-
it correct.
Nice, Rick.
Drat.
Ah,
Yes, that is
damn.
correct. So
Oof,
that
ouch.
that is 2 groups and 3 connections found for a total of 5 points on the grid. All right, we have played the grid twice now. Let's get some scores. Lampshade and Crowbar Society, you scored 5 points on the grid. New Order, you scored the full 10 points on the grid, meaning we have a Rush album for our score of 21-12. And for the 3 people who got that reference, you're awesome. All right.
I'm one of them. You're good.
Excellent. I meant 3 people in this call. Hundreds of people watching this are going to get that joke. All right. It's time for round 4. It's only consonants. I'm going to show you a subject matter and a series of letters. You need to tell me what we're spelling out with the vowels removed and the spaces scrambled. When you buzz in, I will call on your team. The first voice that I hear from your team will be the answer that I accept. If you are incorrect or if you hesitate too long, you will be penalized a point. It'll be thrown over to the other team for a steal attempt. Incorrect steal attempts will not be penalized. I encourage all of you to be quick, concise, and confident in your answers. Are we ready to play?
Good luck.
Yeah,
everyone.
good
Yeah,
luck.
good luck, guys.
All right. Your first subject for round 4. I'm not going to sing it. Just imagine that I did. That food is on fire. You're first. New Order.
Bananas Foster.
Bananas Foster.
Bananas Foster is correct. Your second. New Order.
Oh no,
Big Diane.
sorry.
I'm going to have to mark that incorrect. What? Throwing over Lampshade.
Steak Diane.
Steak Diane is correct. Had to take the first voice I'm heard. I'm sorry. Your third. New Order.
Neglected marshmallow.
A neglected marshmallow is correct. And your fourth. New Order.
Crepe Suzette.
Crepe Suzette is correct. Your second subject for round 4. Cities that look like they should rhyme, but they don't. You're first.
Santa
Lampshade.
Santa
Clara.
Clarita and Wichita.
Santa Clarita and Wichita is correct. Your second. New Order.
Prague and The Hague.
Prague and the Hog is correct. Your third. Lampshade.
No, never mind.
Nope, that's incorrect. I'm going to throw it over to New Order. Can't give you too long.
I have the
Yeah.
second one. I don't have the first one.
There's three of them is the problem.
Yes,
It's
there's
Venice,
three of
Nice,
them.
and
It's
Katowice.
Venice,
Oh,
Nice, and
oh.
Katowice.
The comma.
Yeah.
All right, your fourth clue. New order.
Fez and Saint Tropez.
Fez and Saint-Tropez
Good.
is
Nice job.
correct. Your third and final subject for tonight. People whose names contain SI units replaced by what those units measure. Your first. Lampshade.
Pedro pressure.
Pedro pressure is correct. Your second. New order.
Olivia Force John.
Olivia Force John is correct. Your third. Lampshade.
Naomi Powers.
Naomi Powers is correct. And your fourth. That is time. We are looking at pop singer Macy
yeah,
Gray,
it's Macy
meaning
Gray.
it is
Yeah.
Macy
That's
Absorb.
it.
Absorb dose.
Ah,
I knew it was
okay.
the radioactive one. It was like, what actually is that? Yeah.
All right. That is the end of round 4. New order. You scored 5 points. Lampshade, you scored 3 points for a final score of 26-15. Well played.
Well
Good
played.
Good
match,
well done.
everyone.
May I reward you with some spares?
Please.
Of course, yeah.
Excellent. We've got a couple really good ones. Our first, that food is on fire. No need to buzz. Shout it out if you know it.
Saganaki.
Yep.
Saganaki.
Which
is
looks
correct.
suspiciously like Steak Diane if you look for an S and see a K later on.
Cities that look like they should rhyme, but don't.
Wilkes-Barre
Wilkes-Barre and Navarre.
Inverary.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wilkes-Barre
Oh.
and Navarre. Okay. Now we're going to do a thing that I've been doing with all my matches this week. I'm going to show you people whose names contain SI units replaced by what those units measure. I want to see how long it takes you all collectively as a group of competitors to get this answer. My record for all of the matches I've hosted this week is 26 seconds.
Oh, we can do it in at least 29.
Let's
All
go.
right. Here you go.
King.
and conduct.
Oh, it's inductance something, right? So
Inductance.
What's the unit of inductance?
The Siemens?
Siemens, but or Mo, right?
No, Mo is like different, I think.
King something the or
The Vatham or something? Vatham?
I
You
mean,
do have King
it-
correct.
Does it start with
oh
King?
this it's the time because of the second. So it's
So put it all together, Rick.
King inductance.
so
the
King
time.
inductance the
King
time.
inductance the time for King Henry II.
Yeah, it's Henry, yeah.
Yes.
Henry.
Oh, okay.
Siemens and Mo's are the same, but they're not inductance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
They're what, they impedance?
It's the
Wow.
opposite of resistance, right, Mose? So
Yeah,
so,
Moses. Yeah.
Simultaneously, one of the hardest clues and one of my favorite clues we've ever had as Despair. So
It's great.
that is all of the
Oh.
content I have for you and people watching at home this evening. Thank you so much for playing.
Thank you
and
for
have a
hosting.
good
Thank you very
rest
much.
of your
Thanks for
evening.
Thanks for
hosting.
hosting,
Great game.
Chris.
Take
Yep.
care.
Yeah,
Well
good
done.
night. Good match, everyone.